Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we are at Bhatkal Fishing Port. Let's check out the activities that happen at this port today. Let's go. So what you're seeing now is the dry dock where the boats have been brought outside the water for maintenance. We'll check this out closely a little later. But first let's check out the fishing activities that are happening today. So we can see these are all trawlers here that's been berthed on the jetty. All these boats have returned from their catch today. It's already 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Typically these boats venture out into the ocean early in the morning around 4 a.m. and we can see lots of them being berthed here today. So the difference between the Persian boats and the fishing trawlers is that the way they do the fishing activities. The net that these people are working on now is typically the net of the trawler boats. All these boats that you see here are the trawler boats, or called the fishing trawlers. There are a few names here: Divya Deepa, Manikantha. All these are the different fishing trawlers that we have. The way they catch the fish is by laying these nets behind them as they're moving. That's why it's called trawling. And these typically target the fishes on the ground, on the lower floor of the ocean. That's why they are called the trawler, and therefore these boats are called as trawler fishing boats. The Persian boats have a slightly different technique. I'll explain that to you whilst I'm showing you the Persian boat. So here you see all these trawlers being berthed, plenty of them. Also, one of the primary difference between the Persian boat and the trawlers is that these trawlers can stay in water for just a day or two most, but Persian boats can stay in the ocean for a week sometimes. Yeah. Beautiful sight. And you can see all these fishing containers that's been stacked up here. Now, as and when these boats return with a catch, some boats will return in the evening as well. You will see lots of activities that will get picked up here. So you can see the fuel pump here, the diesel primarily. Now the price of the diesel is 91 rupees 39 paise. That's displayed here. But after the discounts, the diesel for these boats, primarily for the fishermen, there's a subsidy from the government side. They'll of course have to present the identity card and their passbook. So after the subsidy, they will get the net transfer price of 77 rupees per litre. So it's a subsidy of around 14 rupees per litre for the fishermen. They can only get this diesel for their boats. Okay, now this is the Persian boat that you're seeing before us now. You can see it's bigger in size and has a different kind of net that they use here. Now they basically target the fishes on the top layer. So Persian actually means the type of the net they use, and the method of catching the fish is slightly different. So here they just throw the net, and once the fishes are captured, they cover the net from the bottom and the fishes get trapped, and they are then hauled into the front side of the boat here. If they have a good catch and if they plan to stay ahead for a few more days, they store these fishes in the lower compartments as well, where they are preserved with ice and salt. Now this one is a trawler. Yeah, this boat, the Veeranjaneya, is basically the Persian boat. In comparison, you can see this Sri Kaveri is a fishing trawler. Some activities happening here. They are trying to lift the small boat up. So this must be going for some maintenance activity. We have placed a huge power generator here on this particular fishing trawler. It's like there's auction happening here. Sardines and mixed with fishes here. This is one with the auction happening, auction of the fishes. Things are happening too fast here. I'm not able to follow what's happening, but I can see the price going up steadily. These people are storing diesel now for their hunt next morning, and the maintenance activity happening on those fishing trawlers. The one on the far end is the Persian boat. The ones on this side are the fishing trawlers. संजय रहता था संजय 4 नंतर मस्त येत होता किती 12 घंट्यानंतर स्टार्ट आहे 12 नंतर स्टार्ट थँक यू just inquired with them, so they're telling that the fishes will start coming now onwards, so primarily we are early. Okay, I can see few boats returning far in the ocean. I don't know if you can see that. There are 2 boats coming to the port now. I'm sure they have come with a haul of fishes, and this one has returned from their hunt. Once again, these are the sardines. So this one is a Persian boat which has now returned with a haul of sardine. This has to now get unloaded. So we have these boats returning with the catch now. Started to unload the fishes. Let's see where this gets loaded now. So here is where they're getting this loaded. So they're weighing the fishes here, and later this will get loaded into one of these trucks that are waiting. So you can see that they're getting ready for the fishing activity now. On the other boat there you can see some lights. Now this is what they're getting ready now, and even here you can see they're using light. Even on this boat you can see lots of lights here. Now this is called light fishing. They're going to go into the ocean and spread the lights, and the fishes will get attracted towards the light and come on the top, and once they're on the top they'll use the nets to capture the fishes. Now that's called the light fishing, and the light fishing season started from today. It will go on for the next 5 to 6 months. Right. So on all those boats now, what I see is that they are deploying their lights. You can see this boat, Sea Sagar. They've covered it with plastic. I'm sure you can see the lights on this boat as well, this one. Even on the boat on the other side, which is berth adjacent to that, you can still see the lights. Now all these boats are going out for light fishing, and they all will leave by tomorrow morning and will return only after they have a sufficient catch. I'm sure you can see the lights now on this one, the second boat from here. And on the other boat, the one next to it also has all the lights deployed. Now, it's all pointing on the deck of the boat. Once they get into the deep ocean, that will come outside. It will point outside on the water. There are some lighting equipments which will go under the water as well, primarily to attract the fishes. Once the fishes are sufficiently gathered, they'll deploy the net to catch the fish. So it is something interesting that I learned today. And with this method, they're expected to get variety of fishes, and the catch size will also be sufficiently large. You can see this lady here selling the sardines and sailfish. Kastilge bante? 100 rupees each. 100 rupees per portion. She's offering both this portion of sardines for 200 rupees, which was originally sold for 150 rupees each in the morning. Hey Kashi? Hey? Hey Kanch Mashli? So this fish is 400 rupees a single piece, and the safe fish is 1200 rupees the single piece. Now this is called the dry dock, or the place where they get the boat out of the water for their maintenance. Now I'm not sure of the exact frequency of how frequently they do this, but you can see this particular boat is now getting painted. They do the repair work in case of any wear and tear, and they commission it back into the ocean for fishing. So there's a place here for them to get this boat easily on the dry dock. You can see the pathway here. During high tides, the water level increases, and that's when they get an opportunity to bring this boat back onto this dry place. That's it. Let me close this vlog here. I'm sure you enjoyed this vlog. In case you liked my efforts, please consider subscribing to the channel, and do show your encouragement by hitting the like button. Until next time, this is the Charger Rides signing off. Take care guys.